So I had to take apart the cover again. And how this thing works is it's got this little electric DC motor that moves this gear reduction mechanism, and that feeds the turning of the cross slide for the rotors. So if I crank up the potentiometer here, the speed remains exactly the same. So it's not advancing faster. So that tells me that either the potentiometer is bad or is something wrong with this electronic control for this DC motor. Now, when I have a problem like this, then I start touching the components, see if they get hot. And I can see, or I can feel here, that this part right here is cold to the touch. And uh, this seems to be a voltage regulator here attached to the heatsink is getting very hot. Almost can't touch it. And so is the bridge rectifier here. It converts the AC from this transformer into DC to feed the motor. It's getting also hot. And I'm suspecting that it's gonna be this something wrong either with the voltage regulator or with the rectifier or maybe something else. And I don't know if I should just replace those parts or if I change the whole system with something there is out there already ready to be purchased on Amazon, a motor controller for a DC motor. But this is what's going on here, and I thought I was finished with it, and no, this is the sort of problems that sometimes you run across when you're restoring these machines with proprietary technology. Most of this stuff is. So there is a spinning, and here's the potentiometer I'm telling you about. Before I go any farther, I need to do one more test. And what I'm gonna do is just get some potentiometers here that are adjustable, and I need to see if those make any difference. 48 volts, don't make any difference. Check it on Amazon. Oh, I can purchase this brush motor, a speed controller, and this cost me only $9. The only problem that I got with it is that the input voltage has got to be DC input voltage, and what I got there is a transformer that gives me AC voltage. It gives me 40 volts, I think, and I probably could use this instead of trying to fix that other controller. I mean, I can install this one and it'll be done with. All right, so I went ahead and placed the order for that speed motor controller. It'll come tomorrow on Amazon Prime. It didn't cost that much, only $10. So after I receive it, then we'll see if it'll work. Meanwhile, I had to build a bridge rectifier with some filters so I can feed or power that circuit. And once I do that, then I'll know if it's going to work. And if it does work, then I'll rewire the machine so I can put the controller right here on the front panel, and we'll go from there. Well, if you watch till the end, that means that you're interested on what I do here on this channel, and I recommend you to subscribe to it so don't miss out my next video where either I show positive results or negative results. So stay tuned for that. This is going to be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.